Anybody? No one there yet? Okay, it's Steady Eddie in Pattaya. So let's see, what do we got here? We got the Tahitian, just round about the Tahitian Queen here. Is there anybody out there? Here we go. Can't see anyone just yet. Am I live? Yes, good morning. Who is that? Who is that? Good morning, Jonathan. Somebody else, Kuto. Remember guys, I can't always see the names, but I can see what you're saying. Hi Eddie, Andrew, Simmons, hello. The journey is nearly over. Everything, the journey's nearly over. Enjoyed it all. Thank you. 23 people already. Okay. Now I want to go down to Walking Street. Yeah, I want to go to Walking Street, but if I go that way along the pavement side, I'll get there's massage girls and get sworn at. If I go beach side, you know, there's working girls and I'll probably get sworn at again. So I've got to be careful here. This is Pattaya, remember. Okay. Alex, thank you for that comment. Thank you. I can't always see the names, gentlemen, but you know I can see the comments. Pattaya, yeah, US Marine. Joe, good day from Sydney. Hello from Kota in Montenegro. That sounds like an interesting one. Delayed Dave. That sounds like an interesting one. It's only got a #1 vlog. Fine, thank you, mate. Let's see, David Walters, thank you, Web, for all your great videos. Okay, thank you, guys, and thank you for tuning in as well. Thank you for tuning in. As you probably know, I'm headed back to England pretty soon. I've been here for 4 months now. Anyone, I keep hearing comments saying, why are you going back to England early, Ed? Wait a minute, I came out here for 3 months. I've ended up staying for 4 months, so I don't really think that's early. So anyway, where am I now? Tahitian Queen. I wonder if I got the right, but I'm by the Tahitian Queen. I'm going to go down this way, okay? I'm going to head down to Walking Street way. Remember, there's massage girls around and it's not a good place to be vlogging. I'm going to cross the road, okay? I'm going to cross the road and see what I can get away with. See what I get away with. I might get hit by a fallen coconut, or one of them working girls might throw some coconuts at me. You never know. Got to be careful there. Oh Jesus, crossing the road as well. Or shall I just get a BART bus? Shall I get a BART bus down there? Okay, I'm going to go across this way. I'm going to go across this way, right? There we go. I'm going to go across. Okay, there we go. Okay, here I am. Now, oh Jesus. I'm right, all right, how you doing? I'm right under the coconut tree here, so this could be the end of me. 64 people in the chat. This is Pattaya, this is Beach Road. It's May the 2nd. There's been a bit of very, very heavy rain a couple of days ago, but it's booked up now and it seems to be all right. Hello from Birmingham. Yeah, watch out for the armies of hot chicks catcalling you. Good morning from the UK. Come on Pattaya this weekend. I think you should be okay. I mean, Pattaya's lively. I've had some pretty good nights out. So where does go? Well, the Soy Bacau area is busy in Pattaya. The Soy Chayapoon area is very, very busy. Walking Street, not so. It's not really back together again just yet. But they have relaxed the license. The licensing laws are definitely getting better. And with this, you know, scrapping of the PCR and all this kind of rubbish, you know, it makes all the difference. Okay, watch out for the armies of hot chicks catcalling you. Hello from Birmingham. Going to get a new suit before you leave. I'll tell you what, let me tell you something. Right, my plan when I get back to the UK is to go on a strict diet. Now, I haven't bought any new clothes for a long time because I always promise myself that I'm going to lose 3 stone in weight or 4 stone in weight. And I always say to myself, well, there's no point buying any new clothes, is there? Because after I lose all this weight, they won't fit me. And then I never actually lose the weight. So, but this time, more than any other time, I'm going to lose some weight. and I'll probably buy a new suit to celebrate after I've lost 3 or 4 stone in weight, okay? I'll believe it when I see it. Who's that? I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few coconuts on your face. Go and get a new suit, okay? He's going to get some fine and perky tang before he goes back being a monk in England. I'm coming to on Friday, can't wait. Death by coconuts. It does happen, mate. It does happen, believe me. You know, there's plenty of people who've been if we've fallen coconuts. You do have to be careful. Hello, mate. Belfast. Hello from Belfast. I'm home this week. Before the week is out, I will be back in dull old England, okay? So let's see. Still tired another dirty dozen. Oh, how do you know I haven't made the dirty dozen? Oh, another day. Oh, no. I can't have 2 dirty dozens. That's pushing the boat out a bit too far. I'm an old bastard, you know what I mean? You know, my heart can only take so much. Let me see now. Hi, Eddie. Okay, hello. Remember, I'm repeating myself here, but I can see the comments, but the names are in a different format, so I can't always see the names of people. So if I don't read people's names out, you know, you'll know why. Okay, let's get down there. Look, lovely coconuts and palm trees and oh, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Okay, I'm going to get here in the shade. Hello, me dear. Now, beneath the telegraph pole here. Now, so, at least telegraph poles don't have coconuts on the top of them. Let's see, you can't see the socks. Leaving Sin City for Wahin, can't wait. You're going to Wahin. Wahin's a good place, you know, it's not as instantly likeable, but it's a good place. Let's see, David. So as the Eddie, more people die from fallen coconuts than from sharks per year. So I was told. Absolutely. Well, I wouldn't like to die from either of them personally. Baker's dozen. That's unlucky, that one. Have you ever pulled, what's there? Hi, Eddie, Cambodia next for you. I would have, but you know, I think I've run out of steam now. I put on a bit of weight. I've drank too much. I mean, it's like having a long night out. I mean, sooner or later, it's got to come to an end, hasn't it? I mean, I came here for 3 months. I've stayed for 4 months. So I've had me fun. I have had me fun. Pattaya versus Koh Samui. What's the verdict? Well, there's really no contest. I mean, the beach in Koh Samui, or various beaches, are a lot nicer than Pattaya. But in terms of nightlife, obviously Pattaya wins. Steady Eddie on the beach. Oh, afternoon, Eddie. Bank holiday, and I'm in work for 11 hours. Yeah, it's May Day today, isn't it? It is May Day bank holiday. May Day bank holiday. Oh, well, happy May Day to everybody. Who's that? You look very relaxed, Eddie. Well done. Nice break. Yeah, have a nice break. I'm going to have a little walk along here. I'm going to have a walk. But obviously, I don't want to run into any, fiery working girls here. Because they don't like the camera. Okay, so anyway. So I'm walking on the beach in Pattaya. I'm walking on the beach in Pattaya. If I went further down the beach, I'll just give it a little look at the beach here. Just give it a little quick nifty shufty at it. Okay, just going to go over to the beach here. Now, the reason I'm not going to stay on the beach is simply because I won't be able to see the screen. I won't be able to read a bloody thing of the comments. So there is Pattaya Beach. See, there's a few people there. Not a massive amount, you know. There's a few people around. There's local people in the sea there. And there you go. Oh, and by the way, I will mention it again probably, but the beer garden is open again. I had a nice meal there the other day in the beer garden. My old favourite mixed grill. But there was actually a thunderstorm at the time, so You know, it wasn't an ideal place to be looking out at the sea. So there you go. I'm walking along Pattaya Beach right now. There you go. I'm going to go back up here. Hopefully I'm going to avoid the working girls. You know, this is what's known as the coconut bar up here, by the way. So there's Hooters over there. I never go in there. Expensive, those places. I see the bloody point. Yo! Hello. How are you? Okay, it's going to stop in the shade for a minute. There we go, I'm back. So let's see, who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? Anyone still there? Is there Russian tourists, Eddie? I have come across a few Russian tourists in Thailand. There's probably a few here. I've met them in Koh Phangan, but there are a few of them. Who's that? Jeff, is that Jeff? Gonna miss your travel vlogs, Eddie. Great entertainment. Thanks for that comment. Really appreciate that. Someone said go soy 6 and crush it. No, you can't push your luck with YouTube these days because people have their channels down, taken down. If you try and push your luck, you know, with the naughty stuff. And somebody discovered this week, that if you push your luck with the ladies, then you get your YouTube channel taken down. Somebody discovered that this week, yeah, much to my amusement. Who's this? Bloody hell, Eddie, this is an early one. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Thailand, so it's about 8 o'clock in the morning there. Who's that? Somebody, Stephen, hello Ed, you could have stayed longer. Yeah, possibly, but you know, it's like having a night out. You know, you haven't had a night out for a while. You want to have a good blowout on the ale, and you go out and you eat, drink, be merry, you get full of alcohol. But you just know that it's got to come to an end sometime. You know, 4 months, I'm not retired out here. I'm still basically on holiday traveling. And that's 4 months of eating and drinking and eating and drinking and eating and drinking. And it takes its toll after a while. So I need to go home and I need to get back in shape, or better shape than I was. And, you know, just live a dull life and basically drink less alcohol and that sort of thing. Okay? Who's this? So is it time for the beer? Oh, I think there will be one. I actually had a big breakfast there not so long ago at the Sportsman's. That's a nice little pub, that one. GHS, why not just live here? Well, you know, there's an awful lot to be said about this, and I want to do some vlogs pretty soon on the subject of retirement. I mean, I had a night out last night with a subscriber there, Andrew, who's just retired out here, and basically, you know, it's great to make a move, but retirement means that you stay in the one place, really, doesn't it? And I'm not used to that because, as everyone knows, you know, I like to move around a bit. Who's that? I have a sneaky feeling you're going to like soy 6. I do like soy 6. Someone said there's everything opening up again. Well, yeah, well, some places seem permanently closed, but yet there is a lot of places. But most significantly, they've relaxed the licence laws. You can't be chasing people out of bars at bloody 11 o'clock at night. You know, that's draconian, that is. But now they're starting to open maybe midnight or maybe even 1 o'clock. So you're more chance of having it's not the 24-hour round the clock like this how it used to be, but it's still better than the 11 o'clock. So I've been having some nights out recently, and I've been staying out to midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's quite reasonable, really. I think that's reasonable. Anyone could be doing with that. What's that side there? Okay, so far so good. I'm walking along Coconut Alley over here. I'm walking along Coconut Alley. I'm passing the Royal Garden Plaza. Yes. Someone's shaking his coconuts there. Oh, heavens above. No, thank you. Okay, so a bit more shade. Gonna just wait here for the momento. Wait here for the momento, see what's happening. Is everything open up again? Oh yeah, coming for 7 weeks. Well, should I just say in Pattaya? I'm worried about other places. If you're coming here for 7 weeks, you could do 7 weeks in Pattaya. If you get a little bit tired, if you're not familiar with the place, you've always got the islands of Koh Samet or Koh Chang within striking distance. But basing yourself in Pattaya for 7 weeks, why the hell not? There's enough going on here. Who's this? Someone said, Ed, it looks like you're filming with the Kodak Instamatic. Okay, thank you. Someone said, Dickie B, you going anywhere in the summer, Ed? Well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I've made any definite plans yet, but right now I just want to get home. I certainly won't be going anywhere for the next couple of months. When I'm back in England, you know, I certainly won't be going home, going anywhere. I'll just be staying, getting fit. The biggest challenge for me over the next couple of months is, going on a diet and doing a bit of exercise and losing a few, well, not a few pounds, hopefully a few stone. Still here, yes. Who's this? Hiya, glad you had a good holiday and we'll miss the videos. Thanks for that, mate. Many places in Thailand you haven't go yet. Someone said, if you were to say just one place in Thailand, where would it be? I don't know. This isn't a bad one. Not a bad one here. Top man Eddie, going to miss you. Thank you for that. Someone said, are you mongering again? No, I've just had my breakfast. Someone said, would love a South American trip from you. A South American trip? Well, do you know something? I mean, I've travelled all through South America in the past, before I was on YouTube. There are some really, there's some really rough and ready videos somewhere knocking around, which I've never really managed to upload to YouTube. But I was thinking maybe, I might be a little bit brave and just go, along a few, maybe head to South America or whatever. We'll see what happens. But I think I will be trying a few new destinations because I've still got that traveller instinct in me. I like travelling, and you can't keep doing same old, same old. And the fact is, if I was to live somewhere like Pattaya, that might be the end of my YouTube career because, I don't think Pattaya needs another vlogger right now. It really, really doesn't. As everyone knows, Pattaya is saturated with YouTube vloggers. I'm just going to get onto there a moment. Check that there's no coconuts likely to fall on me. Where are we now? Hey Ed from Bristol, how are you? How are you, buddy? I'm going to fast forward. Oh, yeah, some of these. What is that name? Is that Mr. Mitch? Okay, thank you, Mr. Mitch. Mr. Mitch, it's in green. I can't really read what that says. Great meeting you, Eddie. Currently making my way back to. I can't read the rest of that because the light on this screen here. Safe trip back, my friend. Okay, see you on the next. Okay, thanks, Mr. Mitch. Thanks for that super chat. Nice meeting you as well, mate. Anyway, really very, very pleasant to meet you. So I'm going to have a little walk along here. Okay, get back here in a moment, then I'll turn the camera around. What else have we got? Everything's going back to... Who's that? Yours Travels. Everything is back to normal here. Hello. Going to LK Metro Cafe Bar. Everything is back to normal there. Stop lying. Who's lying? I'm not lying. I never bloody lie. Get Mongering Sausage Festival is bumstering. I'm thinking of moving to Thailand, but you still need to create a structure for your week with some form of work, otherwise you still get bored. Absolutely, mate. You got to be doing something, haven't you? You really got to be doing something. Okay, Why said, Ed, what sort of budget do you have for your stay in Thailand? Well, this is something I can't really answer on a spur of a moment on a live stream, but I will be doing when I get back pretty soon. I will be doing a few videos about that because it's an important issue and people really want to know about it. So I will be doing some videos explaining that, hopefully in detail. Someone said, I got a mate who has a club in LK Metro. Has it picked up at all? Well, it's looking up. To be honest with you, I think the way it is now, you know, closing times aside, I think the way it is now is like it normally would be in the month of May. This is out of season, remember, and this is probably the way that Thailand normally would be in a normal May. That's the way it seems to me anyway. It's not busy, but then your normal May isn't particularly busy. Who's that? David Walters. Very low carbs and sugar, mate. I've lost 20 kilos. Good for you. 20 kilos, that's about 44 pounds. That is exactly what I need to lose. Exactly. Hey, Eddie, good luck with the weight loss. I'll need it. Somebody put a Central America trip would be great. I've been to Central America as well. I went to Belize, Nicaragua, Costa Rica. Sneaky feeling. Okay. I had to say tip home, Ed. You see on the flip side. Yeah, I'm going back. Yeah, which YouTuber had his channel taken down? Which YouTuber had his channel taken down? The one that gave me a big hearty laugh. I laughed out loud. I laughed when I found out that he'd had his channel taken down. And now what is he doing? What is he doing now? He can no longer get out of bed of a morning and hold his mobile phone for a minute saying nasty things about people because he hasn't got a channel to do it on. That's what I'm talking about. The YouTuber who had his channel taken down was the one that gave me the biggest laugh of the bloody year. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see. Somebody put Ed thinks Chiang Mai is boring. It's no, Chiang Mai. A lot of people love Chiang Mai. It's a nice place, and some people, a surprising amount of people, would choose to live there rather than any other place. But it's not really for me. It doesn't really do it for me. I thought it was a little bit. I don't see it's boring. I've had some good times there in the past, but it's not really for me. Okay. Somebody said, will Little Ed get his final wish? Listen, I think Little Ed has had so much exercise, he's bloody sore, his muscles are aching. Oh, put Little Ed to bed. Put him, let him sleep for a while. Let him sleep let him hibernate. Let Little Eddie should hibernate for a while. He should, recuperate from all the mad exercise that he's had. So, no, I think Little Eddie's done his business here. Okay, I've got to get under here. Remember, I'm trying not to offend people here because this is in any way you can. Okay, somebody else gave me a seat. I can't read that. I'm just gonna get over there in the shade. I'm gonna get over there in the shade, and then I'll be able to read that one. Here we go. Okay. So let's see now. Let's see. Who was that? That's Jeff somebody. I cannot see read it, to be honest with you, because the light's shining on it. Jeff, whoever, it's 20 Australian dollars. I appreciate that. And somebody else gave me a little super chat as well, which was nice as well. Somebody else gave me a super chat. So thanks for that, Jeff. It's Jeff Davis, I think it is. 20 Australian dollars. Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Keith Letman. Yeah, it was Keith Letman who had his channel taken down. Keith Lemon. I never thought of that one before, but yeah, you're quite right there. You're quite right there. Let's get under there in a moment. Sorry about this. It's very, very difficult. Let's see, vlogging whatever. I thought I had passed you on Soy Chaiyapoon Friday afternoon. I was around Soy Chaiyapoon on Friday afternoon. I was actually doing a review of one of those gentlemen's clubs, making a video, and the owner allowed me to film in there in a gentlemen's club. So I will be making a video of that pretty soon. I won't say which one just yet, but it really is a quite standout gentlemen's club on Soy Chaiyapoon. So I think you might like that video. Okay, let's just get under there for a moment. Here's a little puked his guts out. Someone said, Eddie, will you be working or are you retired? I'm not going to be working. I might do a little bit of part-time work. I don't know yet, but I've no plans to work when I get back, so I suppose I'm probably retired. Someone said I'm balls deep mongering today. Well, good for you. When you say balls deep, are you talking about a lady boy, are you? So, Jedney Blue, okay, Little Ed has got 5 STDs. 3 Little Ed. Ed, really enjoy following you travels all these months. When are you back, Ed? I'm back, well, a few days. To Thailand. Well, I'll be back here probably later this year. Yeah, flying back this week. Good morning to Beach Road. Hey up, Eddie. Eddie the high roll. Okay. Someone said, would you go back to Samui in the future? Ed? I would, but maybe in peak season when it's a bit livelier and it was okay. But I think the problem I had with Koh Samui is that I'd already seen 3 other islands before that. If Koh Chang, Koh Tao, Koh Phangan. I've seen enough of islands, so I think I was sort of island out. You know what I mean? Somebody said, up to me, is it? Good morning, I got my Thailand pass in 4 hours, be in Pattaya in 27 days. Good for you, mate, good for you. It's booking up now. Like I said before, I might be repeating myself, but you say how busy it is today right now. It's about as busy as your average May would be. That's the way it seems to me. Hi from Moscow, Eddie. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Hope all's well. Good morning, Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Someone put, Eddie, your head is massive. Well, not if I put the camera that way, it isn't. Not if I put the camera that way. Let's all give Steady a thumbs up now. Thanks for that, mate. Will you be in Bangkok before you leave? No, I'm okay here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to point the camera the other way, okay? I'm going to walk that way. So there you go. There's a nice Indian restaurant over there. There you go, lovely boats out in the harbour, yes. What is that? Is that Boys Town up there? I don't know, it's one of these. I don't go there personally. I don't go there. Oh, that poor bloody bird. Just look at that bird. It looks like it's been dragged to a hedge backwards. Poor sod. Oh, poor sod. Oh, poor sod. Oh, I don't like to see animals in distress. I really don't. Okay. So there's the beer garden over there. You see that way? Loads of lovely boats. Jesus, quite a lot of boats out there today. Since I've been in Pattaya, I haven't really been down to the beach much. But there's the beer garden. It's nice to see it back open again. I did have a lovely meal and a couple of beers in there. Unfortunately, it was a thunderstorm, but it was actually quite exciting being in the beer garden. Hearing the rain banging against the tin roof. There we go. Pattaya looks a little bit quiet from this angle, but don't forget it is Monday afternoon, so. There we go, gonna head into Walking Street, okay? Are there any bars open of a daytime in Walking Street? It's quite possible. It's coming to that time of the day when, you know, I'm starting to get gagging for the cold beer. There we go, very quiet around here. So there you go, the Pattaya Beer Garden. Eat, drink, relax. Pattaya Beer Garden now open 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay? So I had a nice meal there yesterday, not the day before, well, one of those days. Very, very, actually I think it was yesterday. So it's nice to see that place open. It's one of the great old stalwarts of Pattaya. Obviously the other stuff is gone, all the other stuff in the complex. There you go, I'm back. I'm back, okay. Kipax, oh, can I see you read the names now? Kipax, I see you in Pattaya again, nice one. Nice to hear from you, Kipax. Kev, Eddie, welcome back to England when you get back. Little depressing to leave now. Uncle, hey Eddie, good to see you, mate. I land in Bangkok tomorrow, finally. Well, good for you, and it's good to land there now. You don't have to do that bloody awful quarantine now, do you? Similar Siam. Do you drink the Pattaya ocean water? No, thank you. Chris Shaw, how did you get back to Pattaya? I flew from Koh Samui to Bangkok and then got a bus here. A few birds on the beach I see. I didn't notice, I was looking at this thing. Mr. Moody, have fun. Have fun, I wish I had caught it next time. Any Russians there? No, not too many, I wouldn't say. Pattaya looks as dirty as usual. Okay, thank you. Okay, Eddie, hope to see you in Cambodia next time. Al Falconer. I had to sacrifice Cambodia because, you know, and I don't make any secret of the reason, simply because I didn't want to leave Pattaya because I don't want to be crossing borders and having PCR testing because there's been a number of people that I've met in Pattaya who then in Thailand who have tried to go to other countries and then tested positive before they got there. You know, so I thought I'll play it safe. I'll just stay in Thailand. Aussie Mike, Edwin Umonga, do you go to bars or apps like Tinder? Probably in bars, yeah. Paul Finley. Paul Huey, I bet you dragged a few Thai beers in the hedge backwards. Up to me. Ed, would you say your time in Thailand was worth all the hassle? Of course it was. Of course it was. I've had a good time. Andrew Johnson, hi Eddie. Thanks for the meet-up last night. Andrew Johnson, me and Andrew had a really, really good night last night. We really did. Andrew is retired out here in Thailand now. Good for him anyway, good for him. And we had a good night out together. And for what it's worth, he's also got a lovely girlfriend as well. So, nice to meet you, Andrew. Okay? So, now I'm coming up to, I'm going to swivel the camera around again. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, I head to Beer Garden. Well, I'd only go to Beer Garden if I wanted to eat a meal, but I've just had one. I've had quite a big meal. Go to Soy Diamond. Have you tried it? It's great, yes. Don't forget to send up, somebody said, don't forget to send updates from real life. Okay, thank you for that. Hello. Hello. Oh, she's fit. Let's see. Stay in Thailand, Eddie. England's a bit boring, isn't it? Okay, cheers. Let's see. Eddie, Vietnam or Cambodia? I like both countries, but I think in this day and age, I think Vietnam has got a bit more to offer. Okay, so I'm going to head into Walking Street. Big, bad Walking Street. Now, it's getting a bit busier here. The traffic, anyway. Big, bad Walking Street. Welcome to Pattaya. There we go, there we go, there we go. There you go. You've got the Stones House. Now that's open of a night time. That is open. That is an excellent. The thing about Walking Street, you know, I know it's more expensive than Cybercow area, but in terms of the quality of the bars, it is better. It really, really is better. Oh. There we go, we're in Walking Street now. Oh, look at this bloody pavement here. Just look at this. Need to sort all this out, don't we? Oh, God almighty, look at this. Place is falling apart. So you got dolls in walks. Now, some of these go-go bars are open of a night time, but what happens with Walking Street, I come down here the other night, and I've done a bit of filming here, is that you enter Walking Street and you think it's coming back to life again because there's some lights on, you know, early on. But when you get down here, you then find that, you know, there's an awful lot of this stuff around here in darkness. So, and then later down there, it picks up again, things are opening. But Walking Street, it's still a small proportion of what it should be. It's going to take a long time to come back. Other places here have come back, Cybercow, and in the case of Soy Chayapoon, that's definitely on the up, that one. And hopefully Soy 7 will be on the up as well. Soy 7's looking really lively as well. Down with Nick Dean's bar, his bars, they're looking really lively. A lot of these bars may look familiar to you, but look at this here. See, all of this is closed here. This is all closed. Now, if you're here for night time, for the first maybe 50 meters, you'll see a fair bit of life, but then you'll see a lot of darkness. This is all very, very dark of a night time, and then it picks up, you know, maybe another 100 meters or so further down the road, and then it goes into complete darkness. So, now, it's not the case that Walking Street is back together. It's still got a long, long, long way to go. I love Walking Street, and I really hope that it can recover. Okay, where are we now? Kipax, when are you going home? This week? Graham, say, hey, I don't miss the Asian vlogs. Go to the Philippines, thousands of islands. Well, I would, but I think I've just run out of energy right now. It's similar Siam. Ask the moto taxi for short time. Do you know what? I can honestly say, in all the times I've been coming to Thailand, I've never once shagged a moto taxi. Okay? Yourselves, I'm happy you enjoyed your first trip abroad. No, I don't think it is, mate. I think I've been abroad lots of times. Kipax, film the birds. I did film the birds. There's loads of pigeons down there on the beach. Devil's Den, which hotel are you at present? Okay, looks like Beirut. Similar sign, but why can't Pattaya fix their pavements with all the tourist money? Yours travel. Oh, Yours Travels, that place is a dump. I guess it's around 150 for the beer on Walking Street now. Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't think I actually had a beer here the other night. It just came down here. There you go. You got the statue of David, or whatever it is. So there you go. This is down the C15 area. We're on Walking Street here. Now this place here, what is it called? The candy shop? The candy shop. There you go. Now this place here is very, very much open. And it's terrific. If you like live bands, I would rate that one very, 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 very highly. I'd rate that place extremely highly. Bloody good stuff. Excellent place. Really good live bands. I've had some good nights out there. A bit of a young crowd, but you know, it's quality. Walking Street is very much about quality. So anyway, now if I point my camera up at these signs for go-go bars, will YouTube demonetize this video? They get very, very, very fussy about all of that. There we go. There we go. Hello, mate. How are you? Here we go. So I'm going to sneak in here, have a look at the chat. There we go, where are we now? Yeah, Eddie, the beer garden. Yeah, the beer garden is open, yeah. Beer garden is open. Cheers. Lewis Cabo, cheers. Nice to hear from you, mate. All the overhead wires will give this street charm. I wouldn't exactly say they give the street a street charm. I wouldn't say that. How's tricks, Eddie? Well, fine and dandy, you know. Once I can get that nasty ordeal of that lengthy aeroplane back to England, once I can get that over and done with, they should be all right. HK Eagle, all the best, Eddie. Thank you, mate. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for that, mate. Be more on. Nice to hear from you. Thai time. First time I went to Thailand, there was one go-go bar on Walker Street and one disco nightclub. What is that? Who's that? Sprinklers, yeah. Eddie and his army of 42,000 mongers are coming to rescue their fannies. You dirty, dirty, dirty old man saying a thing like that. Okay? Whoa. Okay, I'm going to have a little wander down here now. So how far should we go? If I come across a little beer bar, what's a little beer bar? And it's not the place for drinking beer in the daytime, but if I come across a little beer bar, I might just stop and have a little old beer. So let's see. Let me just see again. Let me get back to the. Let's get back to the chat. Perhaps December. 265 people in the chat. Okay, thank you. The Iron Door used to be well. What about North Thailand this time? Is it exciting? The only place in North Thailand, I've been to Sukhothai, I've been to Chiang Mai about 3 times, and maybe, you know, but I don't know. I like there's something about the south that I like. Costas, thank you for your great interview. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Paul Huey, Hot Tuna was open and rocking when I was there in March. Hot Tuna is open now, but I wouldn't say it's rocking. You've still got a live band there, but it's not really very exciting. Let me tell you something. Let me say, as for go-go bars, now, Walker Street has the best live bands and the best go-go bars, but there's a few go-go bars open here. One of them was okay, pretty good. Girls dancing. Yeah, that was pretty good. But a couple of my favourite go-go bars were not really open. Now, I went to the windmill. I didn't go in there. I went to the windmill, yes, and I thought, I'll give it a go. And I had these security outside. I thought, I'll give it a go. Can I come in? And the security man said, test station over there. In other words, they insist on a test. I have an 18K, you know, shove it up my nose, test, before I go into the windmill. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I don't know if they're all doing. A lot of the other go-go bars are not doing that. Some of them are a little bit, not totally, but they're a bit back to normality. But anyone that insists you have an 18K test on the door, well, no, I'm not doing that. Not doing that, mate. Okay, there we go. A little bit more in the chat. Let's see what we got here. I went to Vietnam and Cambodia on Thursday. I can't wait, as I've never been there. Good for you, mate. If you've never been there, it may be a real culture eye-opener for you. Have a great time, mate. Who's that? Yours Travels. Eddie, why haven't you ever spent long time with a lady? Yeah, okay. I've spent lots of long times with ladies. Lots and lots and lots and lots of them. Let me just talk about that for a moment. Okay? Okay. Now, some people have mentioned, why don't I show lots of ladies in my vlogs? Now, to be fair, over the months, I have done some nightlife videos, so I have shown you some shots of the nightlife in all of the areas, Bangkok and Hua Hin and other places that I've been. I have shown you some nightlife scenes. I give you a little bit of information, But as for meeting a girl in a bar and bringing her back to my hotel, it's now, it's a little, you know, I'm a little bit coy these days about doing that, because you win a bond of trust. All these girls know about YouTube. And if I meet a girl in a bar, bring her back to the hotel and have a bit of old rumpy bumpy, and, you know, build up a nice little, you know, nice little rapport with her, then do you really think that she wants me sticking a camera in her face? They all know about the internet. They all know about YouTube. I mean, I did a video, you know, a couple of years back, beautiful Bangkok lady, and but I could, she, you know, she said no photo, no video, no internet. So I didn't show her face, simply out of respect. Now, this person this week, who's had his channel taken down, he did that, and that's why he's had his channel taken down. I mean, he had a habit of like, you know, talking into his phone and then putting the phone over that way to film his, you know, his lady in his various states, you know, of undress, you know. And YouTube are not stupid, you know. They're not stupid. The end result is that I've still got my YouTube channel, all 42,000 subscribers, and I'm just about to touch 12 million views. Yes, I've got my YouTube channel, and he hasn't. Okay, so there. So the idea of bringing girls back to your hotel room and filming them in bed and all this, no. It's a bit of a, it's disrespectful to the girl, and it will end up causing you problems with YouTube. You love a nose sifter. I'm sitting at a cafe in Kingston at the moment watching the Whist, and I was in Thailand. I'll be going for Christmas for the first time. I just started watching your videos, Ed. Keep them coming. Lawrence Wainwright. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. Luke, Eddie, do you have any remedies for hair loss? Yes, stop worrying about it. Remember, there was once upon a time, there were only two bald men in the whole world. There was Yul Brynner and there was Kojak. They were the originals, and nowadays there's lots of bald men in the world, so don't worry about it. Kipax, can't believe they're still doing that crap and it's all over the country, absolutely pointless. Be more on, Eddie, the trick is to take a picture of the test on your phone. That's how I do, okay. 3-8, oh yeah, well yeah, I know what you mean, man. I wonder what you meant then, Ron. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Ron, but some of these places have got wires to that. And they won't accept it. No, at this place, the Windmill, they won't accept that. They won't accept it. They insist that you actually go over and have a thing shoved up your nose and then, you know, before letting you in. AT, have you ever been to Malaysia? Yeah, I went to Malaysia. Brief while, many years ago. Didn't really like it. You know, not as friendly as the other people in this part of the world. Paul Huey, stick to your guns out and only stick Charlie up your... Okay. Paul Hoskin, 1 to 10. Okay, lucky girl. Luke, shout out to all the mongers in the chat. Hello, mongers! Okay. Titan, what did you have for dinner, Ed? I had a very, very large breakfast, as a matter of fact, so that was breakfast. I'm just going to have a couple of beers. I won't eat anything until this evening now. Let me see now, okay? I'll turn... What you ever did? Who was it? Hello from New Zealand. Good day from the Philippines. Russ Thomas. Don't show your girls head. Don't show your girls head. It's your business, mate. Who's that? Similar sign, but you're boring, Ed. Well, it says a lot for your crap life. You got nothing better to do than to watch someone who's boring. Says a lot for you, doesn't it? Simple bloody Simon, whoever the hell you are. Okay, people in New Zealand always have to tell you they're from New Zealand. Okay. Oh. Let me see though. Paul Hoskin, I look forward to being naked in the go-go bars again. You probably bloody would. You'd come swinging down the pole. I would imagine so. Now, when you get... Hello, how are you, mate? How are you, mate? Can I put... Oh, wait a minute. Can't resist this. Can't resist this. Can't resist. Pussycat shot. Pussycat shot. Hello. Hello. How are you, eh? Say hello. Say hello. Good boy. Good boy. Good girl. There you go. Can't be. I'm a big softy when it comes to pussycats. But I'm a bit of a pussycat myself. Big softy. Okay, listen, it's come to that time now. It has come to that time. I'm on Walking Street and it's fairly desolate down there. Someone says like Beirut. Did they really say that? Yeah. So the script is with Walking Street at this moment in time, and I came down here filming the other night, is that it's picking up, but it's still got a long way to go. Long way to go. I mean, if you look at that there, it's still got a long way to go. When you enter Walking Street, I'm probably repeating myself now, but for anyone who didn't hear it, when you enter Walking Street, there's a fair few bars open, there's music going of a night time, and it's easy to think, oh, Walking Street's open again, but that only lasts for about 15 metres, and then you go into a very dark patch, and this was on Saturday night, by the way, a dark patch where there's not really, where a lot of closures and darkness and whatever, and then maybe some maybe 100 metres further on or so, or maybe more than that, you then come into a bit more light, and then you do see a bit more light, but then that does fade out, and by the time you get to the other, the lower regions of Walking Street, it's dead as a bloody dodo, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion. I love Walking Street. Other places in Pattaya have really picked up and made a comeback, but Walking Street has still got a long way to go. Think about it. I think it's fairly obvious. It's fairly obvious, really, because, these bars cost a lot of money, and that thing, that Untitled is still out there. It hasn't gone away just yet. I'm pretty sure these bars don't want to invest and open when it's now going to be low season for a very long time to come, and also it's going to be a low season, and also there's no guarantee that there won't be any more lockdown. Let's hope that there isn't, but you never know. It could make a comeback. Hey, someone said that he wanted to see pussy in the chat. Here's a bit more pussy. There you go. Oh my God! Don't you just love them? Aren't they the most beautiful creatures? Love them. Love pussycats. So I can't see a bar open anywhere. I really can't see a bar open. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Turn the camera around a little bit more. There you go. So I say fairly desolate down there. Oh, King Kebab's open, original Turkish kebab. Does she say beer? No, I doubt it. So this is very dull down here. Extremely dull. Well, I think I've got about as far as I really need to go. So I'm going to nip back up here and maybe cut down one of the side streets, see what's going on down there. Or I could go in the beer garden just for a beer. I could actually. Yeah, but the problem is they have copyrighted music on there, so that does cause a bit of a problem. Have you noticed during this live stream I haven't once had to mute the sound, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Hello. Got any beer? Beer? Yeah. How much is your beer?
90 baht, sir.
90 baht. What have you got?
I have Charlie or Heineken.
Heineken would be lovely.
Yes,
It's good because there's no music. I'm live streaming, you see, because I don't want any music because you got no music on. So this is all right. This is okay. Okay, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay, 90 baht. Who's that? Oh, it's just the music on there, is there? Okay, I'm going to sit over there because there's music on there. I'm going to sit over there because there's music on there. I'm going to sit over there. Okay, here, yeah. Okay, here, yeah. Okay, here we go. Who said that? Who said that? Someone said, Duff, it's not like you to mention copyright music yet. Well, somehow I believe I've mentioned it before. Who's it? Sprinklers, while I crawl under old dirty house, I love to see you, oh, whatever. Sit in the loo music. Can't really hear the music yet. My weakness with the bar girls is their chocolate button, okay? And here we go. It's about 2:30, something like that in the afternoon in Pattaya. It's hot, and here is the best moment of the day. The first icy cold beer. Oh, that was bloody good, that. That was good stuff. That was such good stuff, that was. That is such good stuff. What am I saying? Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff. Carl Volker, before I drive to the airport, I always enjoy another relaxing oil massage with all the extras so I can start my flight freshly showered and relaxed. Yeah, good for you, mate, good for you. Chocky Doc, okay. Philip Mulville, it could Pattaya be your retirement spot? It could possibly be, but you know, how about my YouTube channel that I love so much? How about that? Well, you know, what's going to happen with that, you know, because I can't be another Pattaya vlogger. Oh, that's beautiful. And that's Heineken. And that's 90 baht. So that isn't bad, is it? McLaren France, enjoy, mate. Thank you. Davo the First, Steady Eddie back on the beer. Thank you. Craig Mitchum, heaven. We said up to me. We can't beat the first one. Well, rather. Somebody, similar whatever. He's put somebody owns you, Ed Sweeney. Well, if he's anything like you, he can't even spell my bloody name right. It's N-E-Y at the end. Oh, here we go. Kipax, what is your plans for today? Very relaxing, very relaxing. I wasn't actually planning this live stream, but I thought it will be the last live stream from Thailand, so I may as well just get on with it. And I'm not having a big meal today because I've already had one. I had a big breakfast, sausage, bacon, fried bread, black pudding, beans, toast, marmalade, all the stuff that isn't necessarily good for you. JJ, retirement in Cambodia, that would be good for your beard and channel. Cambodia's a great place, it is a great country, but it was dealt a vicious blow a few years ago with what happened with Chinookville. It was dealt a vicious blow. Now I keep hearing that Kampot. Well, I never actually made it to Kampot, funnily enough, which is just along the coast from Chinookville. I've heard that that's now, you know, a good place to go. I don't know because I never made it to that one. So we'll see. Hopefully next time I'm out this part of the world, I'll be able to make it to Cambodia then. Okay, what's the highlight? Yeah, McLaren France. What's the highlight of your tour, mate? Can I tell you? How about it? The highlight of my tour was the other day. I had something really delicious. I had a Thai sandwich. I won't say that was the highlight, but it was a bloody good way to go out on. Oh, absolutely, I had a Thai sandwich. Is it HK Eagle? Are you going to do another live stream with Peter in Thailand bound soon? It could quite possibly, hopefully. Back in England, because obviously the time difference here is very awkward. Fitzy, have you booked your flight back to UK? Yeah, I did. And they dealt me a bit of a blow because they changed. Let me just say they changed the times on the flight, which meant that I kind of a night out the previous night. You know, it's so. Don't you just love airlines? These amazing, man-made things that can fly through the air at the speed of sound, and yet they can't seem to get to run them on time. Moses 31 just arrived at Pattaya 20 minutes ago to spend a few nights in Bangkok. Look, he's about buy me a beer. Well, I hope you have a great time, but I'm departing soon, mate. I'm actually leaving, to be honest with you. But thanks anyway. Oh, bloody hell. Hey, excuse me, pal. Can I have another one, please, yeah? Can I have another one? One more Heineken, yeah? One more Heineken, thank you. One more beer. Oh, lovely, jubbly. Nice and cold. Nice and coldest one that you can find. Oh, I'm loving it. That was nice. That went down well. Okay, way. Lewis Capo, yeah, nice to hear from you, Lewis. Hammers, Eddie, can you sum up your trip to the medium of dance, please? Eddie, can you sum up the trip to your medium dance? No, you wouldn't want to. I wouldn't wish that on me worst enemy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Cash ID. Who are you flying with, Eddie? Hello, mate. How are you? How are you keeping? Who are you flying with, Eddie? Are you going to the Philippines? Love to meet you. I'm not going to the Philippines just yet because, well, I come to Thailand on a 3-month ticket. I know it's a bit, it's a bit awkward, like, but the thing is, I wanted to go to Cambodia, maybe somewhere else as well, but I decided not to cross borders. It was too difficult, and with reason. I didn't like all these bloody PCR tests, and I made far too many people, far too many of them. I know a guy who subscribes to this channel. He's made 2 attempts to go to the Philippines from Thailand, and he's tested positive, and it does happen. So I played it safe. I stayed in Thailand. I haven't once had to do any quarantine other than the first 10 hours in a Bangkok hotel when I first arrived. I haven't had to do any other quarantine. So, I played it safe. It turned out all right. My journey, my 4 months out here has not been perfect, but it hasn't been bad. And at least I've made the effort to get out of England. At least I've done something. I could so easily have stayed in England and just talked about going to Thailand. Instead, I actually made the effort to actually get my arse out here. Okay. Philip Mulville, who's the first woman for 2022? Roger or Dodger? A definite 100% lock, stock and barrel, no holds barred, full frontal Roger from me. Absolutely. Oh, that's magnificent. Duck, if you pop out to Liverpool, pass on my regards to Garston. Not been back for 17 years. I haven't been back for about bloody 33 years or something like that. Okay. Alan 49, morning again. Waiting for 2.5 years to get back. Now big for June, can't wait. Love the vlogs, well. Thanks for that, mate, and I hope it all works well for you. Good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. What's that, Paul Hoskin? I like the girls' chocolate buttons with the soft centres most. Do you like the strawberry creams, do you, Paul, yeah? Do you like licking these strawberry creams? Is that what you like, yeah? Yeah, similar Siam, just shows his big dumb head. Okay, yeah, thank you, mate. Anastasia 17, I wish US would lift the test requirement and say no. Just can't risk getting stuck abroad. Have they still got that, have they? Still got that? Tabo the first, talk about it like that. Okay. Club fellas at Inc. Great Siphead, welcome back to UK. Stay cool. And you stay cool as well, buddy. Barry the boss. Thanks for that super chat, mate. Appreciate that. I just got 3 days fever, that's it. A hoax. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah. Fitz 778. How much did the trip cost you roughly, Eddie? I answered this before. I have to go into a lot of detail before I can answer that question because I haven't really worked it out, to be honest with you. But I will do, and I promise I will do, a video or two explaining how much a trip like this would cost overall, because it is an important question. It really, really is, and it's something that a lot of people would like to know. So I will, work it out and make a video of that, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of people will be interested in it. Paul Hoskin. Let's see. First date with Paul, first date with a bar girl, always is a happy ending. How'd Everton going down? Don't know.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, do you know you?
Be more wrong.
Oh, it's Be More On. This is Be More On. It's Be More. Oh, right. Cheers.
I got you cheers, bro.
There's Be More On there. Be More On. How are you, buddy? How you keeping? I thought that was you, but I wasn't sure. I've got a terrible memory for faces. Okay, it's Be More On, ladies and gentlemen. You have to appears in the chat. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, where are we now? Let's see.
Because Cabo said I'm on top.
Okay, I like it, Gary. Okay, was in Pattaya last month for 3 weeks. Oh my God, loved it. Alan 49. Do you need your PCR test to leave Thailand? No, you don't. Yeah, sit there, mate. Sit there. This is it. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'm repeating myself now. I know that I'm repeating myself. But during the trip, I've tried to do all I can to avoid those bloody PCR tests and all that bollocks. Simply because I've had so many people come unstuck. And I'm pleased to say my ducking and diving has worked well because it hasn't happened to me. So as far as I know, I'm getting a flight back to the UK. It's a direct flight with a reputable airline for a very reasonable price. I don't have to have any tests before I leave here, because that's 72 hours before you fly. That was a bit of a, bummer, that was. And I don't have to have any tests when I arrive. I leave here under normal circumstances. I arrive back in England under normal circumstances. I go home and I start getting into shape. Okay, so I'm pleased to say no more of that kind of rubbish. Who the hell's this? Oh, who the hell's this? I'm gonna mute this. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Now being on here for, I like it, Q. He was in Pattaya last month. Lewis Cabo, yeah, he said that about you. Yeah. Paul Ross, Pattaya's a monger's dream and a married man's nightmare. No, mate, it's a married woman's nightmare. Let's get it right. Married women don't like the idea of fellas going out to Thailand and getting a nice, tasty bit of exotic stuff. And then they don't want to know they're sweaty 20-stone English women anymore. So it's a woman's nightmare. Club Fella says big up Ron. Up the Mongers. Small world. Leeds, morning Eddie, been loving your videos. All the islands and places you have been to in Thailand look really good. Eddie, a Thai sandwich would have to be a lot better than an English sandwich. Monks, I don't know how to Thai sandwich here, bloody good stuff. Bloody good stuff. I may be an old man, but I can still rock and roll with the best of them.
There you go.
Who's that? Up to me. I've got £6,000 my 2-month trip to Pattaya and Bangkok and Koh Chang. Can't wait to go. £6,000 for 2 months will go a long way, mate. You will have a bloody good time on £6,000. I'll say that much. Okay. Yeah, so 8K Eagle, I said the classic Eddie Livestream in the making. Well, I don't know about that. Would you like to say something to the camera?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, big ups. Yeah,
okay.
Good to meet the legend.
Tell us a bit about your channel. I know you're like on YouTube yourself.
I mean, I have a very small channel. I'm no Ed Sweeney.
No, but you live out here. You live out here.
Oh no, I don't live out here.
Oh, I thought
no,
you
no,
did.
no. I just got here a couple days ago. Actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm only here for a month. I might stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Depends on
Yeah.
who I meet.
I've seen it on. Do you appear on Steph's channel quite a bit?
Oh yeah, Steph.
Yeah, I like Steph. I like. Steph's cool. He's got that. He's got that really late night radio voice.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of midnight callers kind of voice. I like Steph. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
Steph is the best. I like chilling with this channel. He's a love-or-hate guy for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
You love him or you hate him.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Steph, if you want to, if you're awake in the early hours of the morning, it's the perfect late night stream. Oh my God! There's another one coming. It's another one. It's Carl. It's Carl from Carl's Thailand. How are you, Carl? Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, mate.
Oh, we got all the celebrities here, and it's John, his sidekick John, who's lost a lot of weight and is looking really healthy. Absolutely, great to see you guys. Anyway, great to see you.
Okay, we'll leave you to it.
Where do you off to? Where have you been today, anyway?
Oh, we walked up to John's here and we're walking back. Just a bit of exercise.
Oh, honestly, Carl, listen, seriously, I'm telling people there, seriously, the real reason I've got to go back to England, I've got to get into shape. And here, I just can't do it because I'm in a party town, I'm eating and drinking every night, and you know, whatever. This man's done well. You don't.
5 stone.
He's lost 5 stone in 5 months.
From 20 stone to 15.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. Everyone, check out Carl's Thailand travel. He's been on my show before, but for the adventure travel, he does some great videos. Really great. Okay?
Cheers, Ed.
Okay. All the best. Nice seeing you guys anyway.
See you later.
Take care, guys. Okay.
Money, I got it.
Wait for eat. Money for eat. Money for eat. Come on. I'm going to be magnanimous, okay. What am I going to give you? I don't have that much money. Will you settle for 40 baht? Will 40 baht help you? Okay. I'll give you 40 baht, okay. There you go, there's 40 baht, okay. That'll help you on your way. Okay. There you go.
You're a good man with good heart.
Well, you know, he's an old man. He hasn't got that much money. Do you know something, though? I mean, let's be brutally frank here. Some of them are a bit opportunistic. I was actually in a bar in... was it Wahin? I was in a Wahin of an afternoon. I was sitting there having a beer and a bit of food, and a woman appeared at the side of me. It's a woman. She said 40 baht, please. Need 40 baht. 40 baht, mate. Need 40 baht. I said, well, did I invite her? No, 40 baht. 40 baht. So I thought, okay. So I got my wallet out, and I gave her 40 baht. Yeah. And she picked it up and she looked at it and she said, how about 100 baht? You know, 40. I think 40 baht. You know.
Yeah, right.
You know. Okay, excuse. Come and meet me in somebody. Come and meet me in York. I don't go to York. That's okay. Angeles City was buzzing last weekend. Was it really? I've been to Angeles City, and it's not instantly likable, but it grows on. Have you been to the Philippines?
Never been to Philippines.
No, it grows. It's actually more third world. It seems. I know that's not a nice phrase to use, but it actually seems more third world. I mean, you see the way the streets are crumbling here. I mean,
Yeah.
that's more. You know, that's more what Angeles City is like.
You had a girlfriend out here for 4 years. That's why I come here so much.
Yeah.
We'll be booked up. I'm moving.
Yeah. Let's see. Carl Top Guy on channel. Yeah. Who's putting that? Craig Mitchell, give him 1,000 Ed, yeah? I've got a sneaky feeling to your balls. Edward, you good man. Okay, let's see. Eddie Big Heart. There is only one way to get in shape in Pattaya, and it's a good 2-hour workout with the spunks after a good night on the town. Okay? Eddie, give me 40 baht now for you, or whatever. Spend an hour walking around Pattaya at the moment, and you will get asked for money at least a dozen times. Well, I've only been asked once. Internet monster. Tell Ron he needs to hit Cambodia. Cambodia is a good country. It is a very good. It's a good country. But it's a smaller country than this, obviously. But there used to be 3 main places in Cambodia, and now there's only really 2 main places because Chinookville, the main beach resort, went down the Swanee River. Chinese casino city by the sea. Although I heard that Kampot has picked up now, so it's
I might have to get around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, and the thing about Cambodia, the very first thing that I noticed, the people are absolutely wonderful. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I haven't traveled as much. Like I said, mostly just Thailand. A lot of time in
Well, you're
Thailand.
a young man. How old are you, man, Reston?
I'll be 31.
Well, that's about half my age. When I was 31, I hadn't been anywhere. I was a late starter. Let's see now. Eddie, you're a very good man, thank you. Tamrod, whatever. Here's the important question. When are you going back to Thailand, Edwards? I haven't left yet. I don't know, but probably later this year, I would have thought. But hopefully other countries as well, other countries. I want to see the Philippines again. I want to see Cambodia again. Other countries, hopefully.
I'm going to do the trip that you did. That's why I was watching you so much. I'm going to do Samui, and I'm going to the full moon party May 16th, and then Koh Tao. So I'm getting ready. I'm leaving on the 10th.
I think you'd like it
10
there.
days out there.
Think about the full moon party, Koh Phangan.
Yeah.
If you want to be staying at the Hard Ren area,
Okay.
but make sure if you really want to stay in that area, make sure you book your hotel well in advance because they do get really booked up.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that.
I had to move out to another area and then get a taxi back there because they do. But it's good fun. It's good fun.
Hey, thanks for that info. I'm going to look at today.
Let's see.
I thought I'm just supposed to sleep on the beach. Why do we need a hotel? I thought that's the whole thing is to sleep on the beach.
No, maybe some of the young backpackers. I couldn't do that at my age. Yeah, Martin Saunders. Good day from Marty in New Zealand. Enjoy your beer, Eddie. Always enjoy your posts and live streams, especially the Boom Boom Brazzle Brush one. Do you ever hear the phrase Boom Boom here? In Britain, you see, we had this puppet show where it was aimed at kids, and they had a talking fox. It was a fox, a puppet, and he was talking about, and his name was Basil Brush. That was his Basil Brush, and his catchphrase was he'd tell a joke, and then at the end of it he'd go boom boom. And when I first come out here to Thailand and I heard the phrase boom boom, I thought, Christ, you must have had Basil Brush out here.
Yeah, you got to get that fox and bring him down here.
Absolutely.
My boom boom fox.
Who's that? Thailand bloggers always say they will go to other countries, but they always end up staying in Pattaya. No, that's not true. I come to Pattaya sporadically. Most of the time I go to other places. Let's see, good efforts with the videos of the past few months, Eddie. Love it when you start your rants. Well, hopefully there's no more rants when I'm going home. I'll try and film the journey home, but hopefully there's going to be no more rants. I actually prefer the ones where, the dull ones where nothing happens. Toruki Pia, 15 New Zealand dollars. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you. And I'm pleased to say New Zealand is now open. They're starting to fly again, aren't they? Tourism is resuming. So good luck to you, mate. Luke, if ever you go down the path of a soapy massage, make sure they get the aircon right, otherwise you'll freeze to death in there. Yeah, that's almost happened before. I have my familiar soapy massage girl, who's a 33-year-old woman, and oh my God, she's absolutely like a Barbie doll, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And she got everything perfect, the tempers and everything. I went back one day and she wasn't there, so I settled with a younger girl, and she got the temperature, and I was already suffering from a bit of a cold because of the air conditioning in the room, and I ended up coming out of it. I couldn't wait to get out of the soapy massage. It was freezing to death.
Never experienced one of those.
Oh, it's well worth it. You've got to give it a try. Let's see, Daryl Fox, keep the videos, Eddie, enjoying the content. Book my flights for Thailand after Christmas. First time in 3 years. Good for you, mate. I hope it all works well. Taruki Paya, hello Ed, I'm from New Zealand. Have a safe trip home, and I've got a sneaky feeling you're going to have a nice cold beer. I've got one right now, but I'm going to have another one pretty soon. Thanks for that, mate, anyway. Lux, is that Lux? I actually just started watching Where Are You Today? I'm in Walking Street. and so is Be More Ron. There you go, Be More Ron, who's also a vlogger. Okay. Roger White, we've just inherited a condo in Pattaya. Is it worth keeping? We visited in April, due back in September. Well, it's worth keeping. It's worth having a look anyway. Worth considering. Devil's Den, New Zealand reopened, but they don't get it now since they have no immunity. Oh my God almighty. Paul Huey, Basil Brush will put Little Ed to shame in the boom boom department and drink Steady Eddie under the table. Okay, Basil Brush was a fairy little fox, that's for sure. Barman, hello, do you want a beer, Ron?
Yeah.
I'll have a Heineken for me, please.
Heineken?
One Heineken, one shot.
Yep. Got it.
Oh, by the way, last week's live stream, which ended up in a laundrette in, where was it, Fisherman's Village in Koh Samui. I actually had 4 Heinekens there. They went down that well. I actually had 4 Heinekens. JB, where are the women? I've locked them all in my hotel room. Yeah, a couple more nice bits. Do you like that Chang, dear? I don't care. I
think whatever.
I like Leo. Singer is not bad. I'm not keen on the Chang, but if Heineken is the same price, somehow it tastes better. So I like the Heineken better.
I mean, I like IPAs, but they don't really have them in Thailand.
She not.
Heineken.
Fine, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay. Morning, Getty. Where are you? Did he? I'm in Walking Street, Pattaya. Nice to hear from you, Shin. Did he still sell soap in the rope in Pattaya? Whatever. 4 Heinies at the laundrette. What a great night out. It was afternoon, actually.
Don't need mongering tips.
I'm sure Ron doesn't need mongering tips. He's a healthy young lad. He's a big hit with the ladies. Barry Cox. Hiya, thanks for all you've done for us throughout the English winter. It's definitely helped. All the best on your return to England. Although if you're like me, you want to get out again soon. Probably, yeah, I probably will. But, I need to. It's like I've had a long night out. I know I'm repeating myself again, but I came out here for 3 months and I've ended up staying for 4 months. So it's like a night out that's gone on a bit long, and really need to just get back home and get back to normality. Are there any decent laundries to drink in their Walking Street? That wouldn't surprise me. David, Eddie, do you make any special arrangements for your primary resident in the UK while you're travelling in Southeast Asia? Yeah, it's being looked after, no problem. You're getting ready to go home, yes. Is John Tien any good? Do you want to answer that one, Ron? Is John Tien any good?
I like John Tien. I tell you what, I stayed at that Riviera place.
Yeah.
The rooftop at the Riviera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was probably one of the best pools. Like, I like the base rooftop pool, real nice.
Yeah.
But that one was the best one I've ever been at.
Yeah.
It's definitely that Riviera. I highly recommend that place.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of a pool. I need a pool.
Do you know what? I'm dumb in that department. The hotel's got a swimming pool, and that's an extra for me. I like a hotel with a swimming pool, but then I don't use them. I just don't use them. There's always other things to do. Once in a blue moon, I'll actually use a swimming pool. See, put it over there, yeah. Morning, Eddie, from a cloudy Stoke, okay? When you're going home, Ed, this week, have you a direct flight? Yes. How was Nana in Bangkok? Nana was bloody good. It was actually really good. I was there about 2 months ago in Nana, and it was good. It was good. A couple of those go-go bars were open. They were, so, excuse me. A couple of those go-go bars were open, and it was really good. I enjoyed myself there. Nana was cool. I had quite a couple of very naughty nights out in Nana.
I don't really been to Bangkok that much. Every time I go to the islands,
Yeah.
I like hitting all the islands. Koh Samui is like one of the last ones that's been on my bucket list. I think the rest of them.
Oh,
like
lovely
the
stuff.
Summits and the Chams and
I love islands, but when you see too many of them, there's something about being on an island, you know what I mean? Well, tropical island, fantastic. Yeah. But when you see one after the other, it kind of kills it a bit. You know, one more beach, another beach, you know, it kind of kills it a little bit. But what I do try and find with an island is that some islands are bigger than others, and some islands are so big they don't feel like islands. Yeah, Koh Chang can, especially when you're in white sand beach, it doesn't always feel like that. I like an island which really has the island feel to it, you know. That's
so what would you consider as the best island feel?
I think really Koh Tao, funnily enough, was a lovely island. That was smaller than the others. Koh Phangan it had some nice beaches. It did have some nice beaches. Koh Samui, they're all worth a visit.
All right, so I have 10 days. How many days should I spend on those 3 islands? What would be your recommendation?
Well, to be honest with you, Ron, to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't, for 10 days, I wouldn't do 3 islands. I think I'd do 2.
Okay.
I'd do 2 because you're never really getting to know an island if you're skipping. Okay. If you're skipping it. I mean, maybe Koh Tao and Koh Phangan. Maybe Koh Tao and Koh Phangan might be. I'm
flying into Samui, so.
Okay, Samui and Phangan. Okay. Samui and Phangan would be all right. Because don't forget, you can always get the bus. You can always get the boat back quite easily from Phangan to Samui. Okay. Quite easily, really.
The Tao one, it looks.
But I think for 10 days, I think 2 islands is probably better.
All right.
Yeah, similar Siam. Someone said, be more on #1. Do you know who similar Siam is, by the way? I'm not sure. Any idea? I have no idea. I've got a sneaky suspicion that I know who it could be. I guess well, guess. Are you still thinking of moving over there, Eddie? Well, thinking about it, but you know, we'll see what happens. Simon Anderson, I'm going back to Pattaya in 30 days after not being there. It's 21 years. Going to be great. Well, good for you, mate. Jim Collins, up the nuts and guts. This is definitely a fan of you, but not a fan of me. Ron, give Boring Sweeney a consultation. He can't even spell Sweeney right. My name's N-E-Y. My name's N-E-Y. Nothing like a laundry on the island.
Sounds like an American.
Yeah.
Like that.
Which island would you rate the best in this trip, Eddie? No, that's a hard one, that is. That's a hard one. Well, I mean, when I say that's, I mean, isn't that one when you know, Adam and Eve were in the garden, and somebody asked Eve a question, and she looked at Adam and she said, "Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it?" Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's a bit of a joke, that bit of a crap joke. Which island would you rate best in this trip? I like them all. I like Koh Chang. I've been there 4 times now. I like Koh Tao. Koh Phangan, I don't think I'd go there again, simply because it's full of young people. It might be wrong. You might like Koh Phangan. You probably would like the full moon party. But I was clearly too old there. Too old for Koh Phangan. Too old for it. So I don't think I'd go to Koh Phangan before. Koh Samui, I'd like to spend a lot more time. That suffered for me simply because it was one island too many. And I've already walked along so many beaches and, you know, seem to have done the same thing. Koh Samui, I'm sure, has got a lot of great things to do, but you need to spend time there. But I did like Koh Tao quite a lot as well. Lovely island, beautiful island.
Easy getting around on a motorbike?
I don't do motorbikes. Okay. No, I just don't do them. Yeah, that's probably the best if you do motorbikes, definitely. Paul Andre, can you do some vlogs from the UK when you're home? I've never been there, Thailand 13. Well, maybe, but I don't think people who watch this channel are really interested in the UK. Not many. Big Fat Bestie mentioned you in a live stream. He wanted to meet up with you, but you may gone before he reaches Pattaya. Yeah, I really wanted to meet Big Fat Bestie. You know, Tom Best. I really wanted to meet, but it was unfortunate for a couple of things. He's basically coming as I'm going, and I could have met up for him for 2 nights, but then the airline knackered up my flight, which meant that I would have only had 1 night in Bangkok, and you know, it's not enough, so he understands anyway, he understands. Popcorn, nice to hear from you. Good morning, Ed, on a dreary May bank holiday in the UK. Enjoyed your journey through Thailand. What's the one thing you were looking forward to coming home to? Being back in my own bed is mine. Coming, well, the one thing I'm looking forward to is basically getting off all the unhealthy lifestyle and maybe getting back to a bit of normality and hopefully, losing a bit of weight and, you know, making my own fruit shakes in the blender and maybe eating healthy and drinking a lot less and losing a few stone, hopefully anyway. Nice to hear from you, Papa Con. Okay, JB, Chiang nightlife on Samui Day, any good? Chiang nightlife on Samui, any good? It can be if you're really that motivated. Up to me. Just move out to Thailand. If you don't, you're a long time dead. Okay, I'd rather die here, absolutely. I'd rather die being the meat in the middle of a Thai sandwich. Yeah, the way it was the other day. Okay, Steady Eddie has chopped it up. Be more on, kicks, yeah. Thai time, I think Samet is underrated.
I like Samet. I loved it. Getting a motorbike over there, you could ride it from one side of the island all the way to the other. It's just, I really like it.
Oh, lovely stuff. Beautiful. Barry Cox, he can't spell consultation correct either. Yeah. Basil Brush, boom. Yeah, Basil Brush was a dirty bugger. Long before anyone, knew what the words boom meant. Simon Anderson, what's the best hotels near Nana Plaza in Bangkok? Any good? Well, the best hotel is the one that was closed when I went there. It was closed, wasn't it? The best hotel was the Royal Ivory, but when I got there, it was closed. I ended up going to some crappy little hotel round the corner. Pandemic of the unvaccinated. Nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. Yeah, Anderson, boss, Nana Sweets. Whatever. Yeah, Backland, Ron getting bored now. You're not getting bored, are you?
No, I'm not getting bored. But here's what I was telling you about. Here's what I got in Pattaya Beach Club last night. I can show them this.
Oh, well, and you've got the date on there. Yeah. I had that, but yeah, that's what I've been doing here. But the thing is, outside the windmill, they want you to actually have the physical.
They had them out there, but I was also with a couple girls. They're Thai, so I think they vouched for me or whatever. I don't know what they did. They talked first. Like,
let's see.
They let me right in.
Simon, Anastasia. Simon, I really like the Majestic Suites. That is right at the corner. Good price. Breakfast included and easy for the quickie. Okay? Yeah, well, Tim Nelson, can we have a recital of whatever? Simon Anson, thanks, guys. Majestic Suite sounds really good. Really appreciate it, guys. I'll have a look. So thanks for whoever giving that recommendation. Looking forward to having a pork pie when you get home. I will have a pork pie. I'll have one from Lidl's. I will have a pork pie. But, priority with me is healthy diet. I know it's easy to say that. Easy to say that. But I gotta do it. I gotta lose a few. Not kilos, pounds, but a few stone.
The pork's good. Maybe not the bread. Just eliminate the bread. That's all.
Yeah, eliminate the bread.
The meat's the best part anyway.
Yeah, and also, I like to drink wine. And you know what? Wine is high calories. It is high calories. Do you know what? I mean, you can get like a pint of beer, yes, a whole pint, and a medium glass of wine. And yet that medium glass of wine has probably got as many calories as the whole pint of beer.
Really?
Well,
I thought beer was worse.
Beer can be, but don't forget there's a lot of water in there as well. It does put the weight on you. Yeah. But wine is actually the worst one for the calories, believe it or not.
Just drink vodka.
Oh, don't I like brandy and I like rum.
So that's got those sugars. That's the sugar stuff. Yeah.
Kicks lots of stuff to entertain me in Thailand, Baz. Unlike born in the UK. Paul Huey, you're in for a nasty shock when you get back to Blighty. Pork pie have doubled in price like everything else. Oh my God. JP, did you go to Ao Nang any good? I went to Ao Nang in Krabi about 6 years ago, and it was nice, but a bit boring. McLaren in France, how many notches on the headboard for Little Ed then? Little Ed's sore, that's all I'll say. He's sore, he needs a rest. Hotel on Nana Ibis, £17 a night, 2-minute walk from it. That's bloody good. Thai time, will you be fixing the squeaky door when you get back, Ed? No, I'll be more likely making a t-shirt out of it. You know, the squeaky door is a celebrity. It is a world-famous squeaky door. It's the squeakiest door on the planet, and let's treasure it. It's not going anywhere, the squeaky door.
It's like Madonna getting rid of her gap. It's the signature.
It was absolutely. Hob, you go straight back to work, Ed. You're going to have a bit more time off. I'm retired. I'm not going back to work. Paul Hoskin. Are you familiar with Paul Hoskin? A lot of people are familiar with Paul. Here's a comment from Paul Hoskin. The problem is when I drink too much, I always stick my tongue in as far as I can. He's a
Nothing wrong with that.
He's a dirty bugger. He's a dirty man. He's a dirty man. Jess Stevenson, gin and tonic. I like gin and tonic. I actually like gin. Not with tonic, but I like it with one big chunky ice cube. A nice big healthy gin with one ice cube. Actually, that's the way I like my rum as well. I don't add ice or anything to brandy. I drink that neat. Leeds. All my colleagues at work are calling me a dirty old man with wanting to go to Thailand, okay? Are all your work colleagues dirty old women, by any chance? Is that what they are? Because that's what dirty old women say about men who want to go to Thailand. That are dirty. Dirty old women like to go to Turkey and Gambia. They like to go to Turkey because they like a bit of the Turkish sausage. They like a bit of the old pork sausage, they do. In Turkey, you will get 60-odd-year-old English women with 25-year-old Turkish gigolos. You know, and I've had a property in Turkey. Can you imagine hearing a bunch of 60-odd-year-old English women sitting around a table talking what they did with their Turkish boyfriend the previous night? They are disgusting.
I just found out that they have that here. Did you know that?
Not really, no, not
they
really.
Do?
Yeah.
No. I saw the girls. There's these young Thai guys these bars where they bar find the guys.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed. I'm not looking for it. So
I have no problem with that as long as they.
I don't care either. I'm just saying I didn't know it was here.
As long as they're not hypocrites, you know what I mean? Not hypocrites. Fast for 20 hours a day, just eat steak and eggs. Thanks, Eddie, for the last 4 months viewing. Cheers. Okay, thanks, Andy. Many twins coming in October. Bangkok, Samui, Harbin, Phuket, PP, and Pattaya. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I hope the weather's with you. Okay, John Sullivan. I like my whiskey neat, Ed. I used to like whiskey. I like whiskey with a bit one ice cube, but brandy. That's something I never ever had. What is the one that I get from Lidl's? Reverie, the Reverie cognac version. That is bloody good. That is so damn
crazy
good.
Being able to get alcohol at a grocery store.
Oh, lovely stuff.
You can't do that in America. You don't buy your alcohol.
Really?
No, you can't get alcohol at a grocery store.
Okay, where are we now? Good luck with everything in the tip in the UK. Let me see. JP, when are you going to Siem Reap? Cambodia? Well, hopefully, later this year, maybe. We'll see. Ben Leonard, what's Ron's YouTube channel? Perhaps you'd like to tell them?
There you go. I put it on. It's Be More Ron, but it's got some weird hyphens and stuff.
Okay, Be More Ron, Be More Ron. Eddie, you're missing part. Yeah, Be More Ron, okay? What's Ron's YouTube channel? Listen, there's... Thanks, guys. Just boot Majestic Sweets. Bring it in. Good for you, Simon Anderson. Well, there's still 316 in the chat now. I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Killing it.
So should we call it a day? Should we call it a day? Should we have one more beer?
More beers, man. I'm just getting started.
I'll get one more beer. Another 5 minutes, we'll call it a day. The Ron and Ed Show. Rob, when do you plan to go away again, Eddie? Later. Well, Southeast Asia maybe later this year. But you know, so I'm in 2 months. I still have that traveller instinct in me, and I still want to see other places. I can't be going to the same places over and over again. So we'll see. Maybe the thing is, in the summer months, you know, I'm looking at maybe July, August, maybe September, going somewhere. But there's only one continent in the world, the way I see it, that has a good climate in those months, and that's Europe. Because if you go anywhere else, whether it's Caribbean, Cuba, here, or even parts of South America, you simply can't get a good climate during those months. Europe is the one during the months of June, July, August and September. Europe's the one that has the best weather.
America's
Is America?
there's our summer months.
Yeah.
June, July, August.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How about Florida? What is Florida like that time of year?
Florida's like that, like 80 all year. I don't know Celsius. So
Yeah.
it's tropical. You know, it's all year long, pretty much the same. In Florida, it's like everybody, all the retirees go down there. But where I live is like the middle of the United States, so we get all the seasons. Every 3 months it changes.
More beer there, Club Village. I don't know if that's the real Club Village, but it might be, it might be. Barry's cool, he is. Okay, Change Village. Luke, Eddie, what's the word of the day? Fanny. Okay, because that's what I thought of. You go to balloon on the brandy and pork pie diet. No. Word of the day, get on the beer and go out with a bang, okay? Rio in August, September is perfect. I wouldn't exactly say that, mate, because I've actually been to Rio, and I went the end of September, and that's the iffy, rainy season. That's Brazil has their winter time, round about that time, July and August, because I went there. I mean, Rio, if you want the perfect climate, really, December, January, it's actually quite similar to Thailand, really.
And that's why I'm coming back for 3 months. December, January, February.
Yeah,
I can't stand. I hate the snow.
Yeah.
I can't stand the snow.
Whereabouts in America are you from again?
Baltimore. Be more is short for Baltimore.
Really? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, sub to your channel, Ron. So you got to be
It's near DC. Most people don't know Baltimore, but it's near the capital of the United States. Like 30 miles long.
Look, Eddie, where do you go today for food? I've actually already been. I had a big breakfast, at the Sportsman's today. Yeah, very awesome. Coming in December, cannot wait. It's sunny in December, Ed. Sunny in December. Yeah. Weather's great in Thailand in December. That's the busiest month of the year. Dave Rayner arrived late. Where to next, Eddie? Well, I'm going home, actually. I'm actually going home. I'm going to order one more bit. Hello?
You got it.
Yeah, I'll have a Heineken.
One Heineken, one time.
Okay. Hi, Rob. Eddie, did you partake in any soapy at any point during your 4-month tour? No, I didn't have a soapy.
Really?
No. Well, in Bangkok, I don't know. I'm not sure they were open, and I didn't have a soapy. So no, I didn't have a soapy. But I did have plenty of dirty, filthy massages. I had plenty of dirty massages. So there. Jimmy, our candidate, you should eat small meals, not big. That's very, very true. I mean, all the diet experts in Wales will tell you that 5 little meals a day are better than 3 big ones. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
I have to say, Ron, that if you find the place with the Heineken is the same price as everything else.
Yeah. I don't. The Heineken's taste weird. Yeah. So I'm not a Heineken fan.
I like it better than the Thai beer, I must admit.
When I'm in Thailand, do the Thai things. I eat Thai food. I try and do everything Thai.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, hey Chef. I've just got back from 4 weeks in Thailand. Thanks for all the videos you've done, Eddie. Thank you, mate. Okay, HP Eagle. All the best, Eddie. Safe trip home, mate. Enjoying your remaining time in town. Okay. So on that note, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah. It's been 1 hour and 44 minutes now. Stephen Rowett, yes, Eddie. Stop buying 2 meals at once when you're eating out. Looks, Eddie, would you be tired out there? If so, where would you live? I don't know, you'd have to find the perfect place, but Pattaya is not perfect, but it's not a bad bet either, is it? It's not a bad bet. Listen, everyone, everybody. I'm going to say thank you. Okay, I'm going to say a big thank you. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the last 1 hour and 45 minutes. This is the last live stream I'm doing from Thailand. I'm going to be heading. In the words of the song, I'm leaving on a jet plane, and I don't know when I'll be back again. But I'll be back in England pretty soon. Live streams and a lot more videos on the Steady Eddie channel to come. Okay? So I've got that nasty ordeals coming down. I don't fear flying. But it's just a long journey. I just want to.
For you, man. How long is this flight? Hold on.
Well, it's about 12 hours to fly.
12 hours.
Yeah, about 12 hours. But then there's all the stuff, getting to the airport, checking in, and then getting the long train or bus to the airport.
You know how long my flight is going home?
Go on.
35 hours.
Jesus! 35 hours! 35
it was
hours!
only 29 getting here. It was a good deal. It was
This
only
man,
29 to get
Jesus
here.
Christ. I'd need
back.
to shave about 3 bloody times during that time. I'd need to shave about that time. Okay. So, all the sub is still close. Okay. Paul Oscar, leave some bar girls. Have a great day. Take care. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm heading home now. I'm heading home. Thanks for your support over the months anyway. Thanks for your support. Eat, drink, and be merry, everybody. I'll say thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the other side. Cheers.